Alright, hey guys, Team Chilean Raw Doggers here. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a little while. I'm actually probably back home now, my freaking Google account. I couldn't get into it on this new phone, and, my other phone broke, so I'll probably have to wait till I get home to do all this. But anyways, we went to a $500 cash tournament today, which was August the 3rd?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was August the 3rd, Saturday. Just whichever day was Saturday, closest to August the 3rd. But, we went to a $500 cash tournament, and Danny topped.
Explorer here, top.
I won.
He won.
Or, yeah, he won it.
Won?
Sorry. And he got this thing.
Look at this. Look at this thing. It's a beaut.
Nice trophy. Me and Clayton, he's filming the video, we both walked on the bubble. So,
Yeah, I was on the bubbles.
So, but I was playing Herald of Perfection today.
Trash.
We were playing Herald of Perfection. I'm gonna go ahead and get this profile so I
I
can
don't get to play the top deck game.
But anyways, here's the deck profile. 3 Herald of Perfection, obviously.
Yeah.
Further
There
down.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah, these ghosts are really ugly. I only have one ulti. We're gonna need to get 2 more guys. But yeah, obviously you have to run that. 3 Manju. When I found out this thing was a fairy, I got really excited, and I really wanted to play the deck after I found that out. But obviously you need it to search her. Every time freaking this 100 player would summon T-King, I'd pretty much lose because I couldn't
That was
search.
terrible.
One of this thing.
You beat me too.
Huh? I know, like. But one of this thing, you kind of have to run it. I run the Agent engine in this. So it's Agent, Herald of Perfection. Herald of Perfection Agents, whatever you want to call it. But, Agent engine I actually do like a lot, because then it gives you a lot of stuff you can take out. Like, you can take out these easy. Like, I decided these out almost every single game. And, like, it gave you a lot of options, especially with the Venuses. The Venuses and the Shine-Balls. Like, the Shine-Balls gave you plays with ritual summoning and stuff, and the Venuses, like, also help you, when you can search for some of the Shine-Balls, set up a Gachi, make your Herald bigger, or you can use her to make, and another 3 to make something along the lines of Giga Brilliant to bump him up, or you can just make a Caster, and I did that against a Laval player, and that's how I beat them. I made a Caster on him, and then just sat on it.
Mom's a caster.
Wow, totally uncalled for, Danny. It's so mean, man.
You play this card?
I play this card. Most definitely play this card. It's an ulti, so it's kind of flimsy.
What happened to the back of it, though?
Huh?
What happened to the back of it?
It got bleached.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It's okay though. Like, it's still mint. It's near mint.
Yeah, he put it in there over there.
Yeah. The 3 Hyperions to go along with the Agent engine. This is really good too. Unless you draw like tons of these and nothing else to go with it. But it's really good to have Hyperions. He's an alpha stuff. He pops stuff. I actually got around Danny's Shockmaster and with using Hyperion. But 3 Shine Balls, obviously, because of the Venus. And Shine Balls go really well with the Advanced Ritual Art.
Yeah.
I ran 2 Herald of the Orange Light instead of a Gores and a Trag, which is the profile I looked at for this. I didn't like the idea of Gores and Trag. They did nothing with the deck. So I decided to just put in Herald of the Orange Light, and this did amazing. Herald of the Orange Light did incredible today.
I told you, you were like, oh, that card's so trash.
It really did really well. Honest, obviously. And 2 Christia, you do run the 2 Christia with this. When I'm running, like, Chaos Agents, I only run 1 of. But you want to see your Christia because you can set up for it so easily. 2 Tour Guide, and along with the 2 Tour Guides, you get these guys. Danny was not wrong when he said drawing these guys kind of sucks, but the Tour Guides, being able to go Tour Guide into something else and make rank 3s was too crucial. Like, it did too much for me.
Just cut one of those guys, though.
It did too much for me. Like, if I cut one, like, if you have 2 engraved, you can just banish them both and get their effects. If you don't know what they are, it's the Degen Releaser of Ritual. Just go look him up. Chaos Sorcerer. It's interesting how this happened. Actually Clayton's idea. I was going to try and get a BLS, but instead of buying a BLS, it's getting reprinted, because you do run the Tour Guide engine and whatnot with this, and you can make Darkness and stuff really easy. Clayton's like, why don't you just run Chaos Sorcerer, because if you use Dawn of the Herald, it has to be exactly 6, and so BLS is dead. And so I used him like 2 or 3 times a day with Dawn of the Herald. So that actually did really well, and you can just side him out.
Also, you can overlay.
Yeah, make it 7 or Bouncer or whatever you're running. 3 Preparation of Rites. This card is broke. This card is actually really hard for me to get a hold of. I actually had to express order them like a few days prior. But this card is extremely good. It just helps with the consistency. 2 advanced ritual art, shine balls. This is really good with shine balls, especially if you have the Dark Factory. I'll get to that in a minute. 2 Dawn of the Herald. You only run 2. You really don't need 3. Kind of self-explanatory. But the 2 Dark Factory, I bumped this up to 2 instead of 1 from the build that I previously looked at, where I got the idea from. And these can recycle your normals, and it gives you more negate. So if you can activate this, this with a Herald in hand, and you can send 3 shine balls, and then activate this, you can get 2 of them back and have guaranteed 2 negates.
Yeah, 2 negates.
Yeah, and so, I mean, I top deck. This is a great top deck if you have a Herald with like a bunch of normals engraved. And also to help recycle all your stuff, I have Avarice, and then Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn. You don't run Dark Hole, for obvious reasons. Onto the extra. The extra, 1 Gotchi, 1 Dark Mist. Dark Mist put in a lot of work today. Who did I make? I made Dark Mist against somebody, and was it you? No, I made Dark Mist against somebody, and I used like, I think it might have been. Yeah, it was a hero player, Michael. Yeah, he's playing heroes. I just made this, and I attacked into a Stratos, and I had something else. I had a Venus on board with this, and I had Christia in hand. So if he got rid of this and Christia, or if he got rid of this and Venus, I was just going to drop Christia, and he did the Dark Hold, and then I flipped Decree, and then dropped Christia next turn, and he pretty much lost at that point. Those are the only 2s. Yeah, you can run the Phoenix if you want to, but I didn't. Leviathan, Giga Brilliant, Tim Tempo, Leviair, Zen Mains. All these, I used every single one of these today. I made every single one of these. I made Giga Brilliant and Tim Tempo more than I did anything else. But I did use all of them, including the Leviathan. Star Liege and Omega for your Force. I didn't go into either of these, and I have M7 for the Omega, and because you can overlay a Chaos Sorcerer and a Herald or 2 Heralds or whatever into them. For your Synchros, Catastor, Black Rose, Stardust, Scrap, and Crimson Blader. I don't have my Ghost Stardust anymore, sadly, but we do have Secret Eradicator. Woo! But, this card, I made this quite a bit today. I made this once today and OTK'd with it. That was really awesome. I didn't make either of these any, but I made Stardust once, I think. But I already had game pretty much when I made it. But for the side was pretty good. I was really happy with the side. 1 Concentrated Light for Evil Sworns, terrible matchup. I also sided 2 Raikos. I didn't play any Evil Sworn today. There were multiple there. I think there were 2 there, at least.
There was at least 2. I played against both of them, and it really sucked for me.
That's annoying.
Thunderbirds.
Yeah, Thunderbirds were really annoying.
Especially with me.
These were all for Evil Sworn. Raiko is just for anything else that I needed to use them against. I think I sided him in against Heroes, maybe. No, I sided him against Hunters? I sided him against Hunters because he was playing T-King. I didn't see him, though. But the Concentrated Light, I didn't have to side it. I did side 2 T-Kings. I've seen these, though, today. I didn't play Prophecies, but I've seen them against Hunters, and I think I've seen him against Danny playing Constellars. Yeah, I did. And I've seen him against Heroes. So I've seen T-King quite a bit. It's a really good side. I'd still recommend it. Sided 3 MST. This was, like, pretty standard. If they side in Light Imprisonings or stuff against you, this is your only out to it, pretty much, unless you already have the Herald on board. So, you're going to have that unless you have, let me go ahead and shuffle to them here, 2 Roll Decrees, which I did side, and I did see, and they did win me games.
Hobby League.
Yeah. I drew Hobby League multiple times. I didn't draw this one any. Hobby Leagues, you do get called for going to major events, but I did draw this multiple times. Danny draws his Hobby League Heavy Storm every single time.
Like twice.
Hobby League Heavy Storm. Hobby League cards really do draw like crazy. Like you can't really. No, dude, they really do. I drew this Hobby League Heavy Storm every single time I sided it.
It's not in the
I
Mythbusters.
literally drew it twice in opening hand day. Against you, against Justin.
I drew this like multiple times. I did not draw my common once. Like,
I don't know what.
Maybe coincidence, but it seems like you always draw the Hobby League.
I don't know what
more.
rarity Adams was.
Always draw it.
His what? Roller Creek?
His heavy storm.
Oh, it's heavy?
He drew it against me all 3 games.
Really?
Yeah. And his dark hole.
He freaking had it. No, he had Dark Hole and Heavy.
Yeah, he dark hole heavy me in 2 games in a row. One of the games I happened to pull it out though.
But yeah, so those 2 Gozen, didn't have to use them all day, and the MVP of this was 3 Soul Drain. I didn't play anything that this was going to be good against except Levels, and this absolutely destroyed him. He had no way around it. He ended up MSTing it, and then he rekindling twice, and then he had nothing to go off the rekindling, and I think either he beat me that game, or in the next game I flipped it and he lost.
He got you that one. The next one,
yeah,
you set up and you didn't do anything.
Yeah, like this card was really good. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. How long is the video?
10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
11 minutes now.
That's fine. As long as it's under 15. Otherwise it becomes a hassle to upload, then I have to put it on the PC. But thanks for watching, guys. This is Team Chilean Raw Doggers. Congrats to Danny for
his first place.
Yeah, for his first place in the awesome trophy.
Yeah.
And he was running Constellars. His build was a little bit different than mine, but I might get that, or I might just link the channel that he's going to put it on. So I think you're going to film it?
I guess so.
Going to get it? Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and get that. His build it's close to mine, but he had a few changes. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.
Peace.